The following podcast may be explicit. One Joe Young presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. Join us back in the shed as we continue our Dungeons & Dragons campaign, Curse of Strahd. Our party has recently arrived at the Abbey and have met some interesting and disturbing creatures. Investigating deeper, we move on. Enjoy the podcast.
Hi, and welcome back to the Shed for Adventures from the Shed. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com, on Facebook, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google+, Bing, all over the place. Of course, if you like us and find us on iTunes, go ahead and give us a good rating. It helps others find us on iTunes. We are just a few weeks into 2017. Hopefully you are having a good 2017. We're going to go around the table here and say hi, starting with...
Hey, everyone. This is Mickie. I play Noctra, the Paladin.
Yes, you do.
I do,
you do.
right?
This is Kurt. I am playing Teelin, the half-elf wild mage sorcerer.
Of Vengeance.
Of Vengeance. This is Chris. I'm playing the Were-Raven rogue, Mr. Joshua.
Of
Vengeance.
And I am Joe. I am playing the human cleric Calvin of Vengeance.
Yeah.
JJ here. I'll be playing the DM of Vengeance, and we're gonna kick this off with a little bit of a recap of the last episode because we kind of devolved into debauchery.
Gosh,
That was your fault.
that was only after I clicked record.
That's true.
But
Before that time, we were talking about politics and high-minded literature, and then...
Absolutely.
yes,
But anyways, last time, the
It
party...
was all in French, too, by the way.
That's right, that's right. We set out from Valaki to the town of Kresk because we had been asked to deliver wine not from Valaki. We left from the winery and went to Kresk. We'd been asked to deliver wine to the town of Kresk, which had not had a delivery for some time, and therefore they were quite distraught. Upon arrival, they were parched. After some scrutiny from the guards at the gate, we were let in and ultimately delivered the wine to the Burgermeister, which was just like the mayor of the town. Met him and his wife Anna, and they were, we could tell, distracted and perturbed, but we didn't spend too long with them because we ended up having to follow our companion Irina as she essentially ran away, and Noctra followed her, and we followed Noctra to a beautiful shimmering lake, which we learned through Noctra's spidey sense, or divine sense, that it was essentially a hallowed or holy lake. At least the water in it was. And Irina started to walk into the water, following a hand that reached up for her that was, we think, from her lost lover, Sergei. And she seemed blissfully happy, and over the objections of Gopal or Calvin,
yes,
we actually decided to let her follow her heart, and she disappeared into the water. Perfect happiness and bliss, but that was immediately followed by a huge black cloud and a strike of lightning and clap of thunder, and Strahd's voice telling us that he was not pleased because Irina was meant for him. The townspeople were...
which was immediately be followed by an "I told you so."
Yes, and a massive hit point hit for us.
Sorry, bro.
The town people were disturbed, but ultimately the fact that we brought wine helped placate them. And we were invited by the Burgermeister back to his home to spend the night. We gratefully or thankfully went with him. Everything was fine until we realized he had a dead child splayed out on his table. A little weird. His child had been there for 7 days and had died like all of his other children. And to make a long story short, the most beautiful man in the world, the abbot from the Abbey of St. Markovia, arrived and basically told the Burgermeister that if he could get a wedding dress, that the abbot would raise his son from the dead and bring him back to life.
He doesn't always raise people from the dead, but when he
does, he drinks Dos Equis. And we spent probably 10 minutes debating how weird this was and discussing how beautiful the abbot was.
Well, it's just as a point of clarification, I don't think we debated. I think we all agreed.
It was
the
weird.
fuck?
Yeah, the fuck.
Yeah.
The fuck.
I don't think there was any debate.
Towards the end of the episode, we decided that we would take the abbot up on his invitation to visit him up at his home at the Abbey, and we took the switchback trail with our mules up the hill and arrived at the Abbey, and at the end of the episode met two very strange humanoidy mongrel creatures of weirdness.
Half-ass Otto and
Siegfried.
Siegfried.
Correct.
So yeah, Otto's going to be like, huh, so what you doing? What you doing here? We don't ever get visitors.
Well, we delivered some wine into town, and then we met the abbot.
Wine.
He invited us up for.
Did anybody ever
show
catch
and
the
tell.
abbot's name?
Do you
No.
have any,
It's
do you
too
have any
pretty.
more wine?
Abbot's
Yeah,
pretty.
he's too
Do
pretty
you have
for
any
a
more
name.
wine?
It's probably just one name, though. He's one of those guys.
Well, you're here to see the abbot?
We're here to see the abbot.
Ooh, the abbot's told us that we had to put anyone who wants to see him into the courtyard.
Into the courtyard. Sounds about right.
Yeah, we gotta go to the courtyard. You want to go to the courtyard with us?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, cool. Come on. And maybe they get scampering away because they don't walk. They are four-legged mobile creatures. The one you're talking to is actually he started off as a dwarf, and is now this thing.
Perhaps the light of Palor could help you in your situation. Oh, you seem hungry all the time. Maybe you're hungry for the quenching that is Palor.
But it's a corporeal hunger.
Great. Okay, Palor can help with that too.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yes.
I can eat the light.
There is Palor branded granola. I think I'm going to start my own line of food. This is
Palor branded
Palor
granola.
wine.
Palor jerky.
Palor granola.
All right, yeah. So the thick fog that fills this courtyard swirls as if eager to escape. The courtyard is surrounded by a 15-foot-high curtain wall on which stand several guards with their backs to you. Or so it seems at first. It's clear now that these guards are merely scarecrows. Wooden doors to the north and east lead to the abbey's two wings. In the center of the courtyard is a stone well fitted with an iron winch, to which a rope and bucket are attached. Along the perimeter, tucked under the overhanging wall, are several stone sheds with padlocked wooden doors, as well as 3 shallow alcoves that contain wooden troughs. 2 wooden posts pounded into the rocky earth have iron rings bolted to them, and chained to one of them is a short humanoid with bat wings and spider mandibles. The quiet is shattered by horrible screams coming from the sheds. Okay. We hear. We're going to get the abbot.
Okay.
I don't want to wait
Perhaps we
here.
should just come with you.
Seriously.
Oh, the abbot might be indisposed, so we have to do we hear. We're supposed to bring you here and then go and fetch the abbot.
I think we should wait here. I'd like to do a perception check to see if there are any adventures coming from any of the sheds.
Oh, man.
If there's any what?
Adventures from any sheds.
I'd
I'd like to search for podcasts.
Okay.
What's wrong, Kurt?
I'm just saying we actually should do a real perception check here to see
Yeah,
if
we
there's
I
anything
do
else.
plan on the screams and stuff from the shed, because that would be distressing.
Yeah. Well, the mandible bat boy over here is kind of crazy.
If
I like the
Bat boy.
Batman-Spider-Man mix there.
that wasn't enough,
And they got him chained up, so
that's not a good sign.
Doesn't bode well.
Does it look like it's in pain?
So these were chicken coops that have there's no longer any chickens. There are remains of feathers, and chained up in each of these chicken coops is a mongrel folk.
And that's the stone sheds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting.
This courtyard is
Do
not
any
safe.
of them appear intelligent?
No, they appear incredibly insane, and therefore must be kept apart from the rest of the population of mongrel folk.
Is there a way for me to stick a flyer up where they can see it but not touch it?
Yeah, on the outside of the padlock.
Okay. So Calvin will make himself busy putting up a couple of little Palor flyers because
There's also-
they could definitely.
Does the spider bat boy seem kind of crazy, or can we talk to him?
Right now, Calvin seems kind of crazy.
So she looks like she just wants to get away. So the creature chained to the post flaps its leather wings and takes to the air, but can't fly very far before the chain goes taut. She flutters about madly, screaming nonsense.
Like nonsense, as in real words that are nonsensical.
Real words that don't really belong together.
Okay.
I I'm having a hard time with this. I just want to kill them all. I do. I just want to kill them all. They're abominations.
They are abominations. You are right.
Yeah. To be honest, Thielen, even though he doesn't generally like to fight, one of my traits, my 101 background is that I want to rid the world of monsters.
Yeah.
So I also am kind of itching here, but
Well, the true
don't think the
monster
abbot's
here
gonna
is
like
the
it.
is the abbot.
I don't,
The
I don't
abbot,
think the
right?
abbot's going to like us if we come in and slaughter all of his creatures in his courtyard.
I think we got to take him out too.
But he hasn't rose to dead yet.
No. It's pretty damn close, though. I mean, what the hell is all this?
Yeah, but he's going to raise to dead for Ilya. But you got to get the wedding dress first.
Okay.
Up to you.
Perhaps you, Bat Lady. Have you heard of Pelor? So know that. Now, see, that's a sound that
That's
the
a
gate
ruckus.
should have made.
Oh, okay.
That's the ruckus.
That's the ruckus.
That's a clatter right there for sure. I'd like to do the same kind of thing. Make sure that it's just at the edge of the chain and put one pamphlet. I'm down. I'm a little kind of low on pamphlets.
It
Gonna have to
stares at
make more.
the sun and
That's right. The Pelor can soothe the savage beast. Sounds great. I think she really wants to eat it. Go, Pelor. The look on JJ's face makes it better.
I want to check out the well, see if anybody's
Anybody?
stuff down in it.
Anybody's
Okay.
in there.
you peer over the well and you see the glint of two eyes as something rushes up towards you. Roll initiative.
Oh, fuck. Okay. 19.
Nice.
Shit. Well, at least we get to kill something.
You've been itching to kill
I have
something
been
because
itching to
these things
kill
are
something.
whack.
13.
13.
Calvin has a 6.
6.
Yeah.
Noctra has a 19.
19 as well.
19.
Dun, dun.
So what is it, Dex? Whoever has the higher Dex goes first?
Or you guys could just decide who's going to go first. He's right there, so it might
Mr.
make sense.
Joshua, you go first.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Since he's right there.
So you see something looks to be about 5 feet long. Has 3 red spider eyes on the right side of his face. The left side appears to be completely human. However, he has a frog foot in the place of his left hand and a crow's foot in the place of where his right foot should be.
It actually just makes me itchy.
And he's like scrambling up the side of the well to, attack.
What is
How far down is he?
He started about 20 feet down. He's gonna. You get to react first.
What did you get for initiative,
19.
JJ?
Oh, 10.
I feel like we're guests here. I just can't start blasting people in the face, but
Well,
Why not?
perhaps if you just knocked it out. You want to stop it from hurting you.
Non-lethal.
I guess I can do subdual damage.
That's a fancy way.
Is
of
he
saying
close enough I can take a
non-lethal.
scimitar attack on him, or do I need to use my bow?
He started his way up. You need to use some kind of reach weapon, or maybe even just drop the bucket down on top of him, like let the winch go or something.
Bucket all.
Bucket all. Yeah, I'll dump the bucket on him.
All right.
At least the winch.
So you
Release the winch.
you release the winch, and the bucket goes.
get him
the
tangled up
bucket
in the rope.
full of water crashes down on top of head, and it doesn't dislodge him from the rocks, but he does hiss with maniacal intent.
Does anybody ever hiss in a calm manner?
Not so much.
That's a heavy sigh.
Yeah.
Who's up next?
So that was Mr. Joshua. Correct?
Yeah.
Noctra. Are there rocks?
Well, where were you? So Mr.
was-
Joshua was by the well, and he peered down
I'm
into
in the
it.
middle of the courtyard with
Okay,
everybody
so
else.
you just saw him release the bucket.
Hey, Mr. Joshua, what happened over there? Would he have alerted us?
Got some super freak down here. I don't know what it is.
It's super.
Give me
gay.
give me the stink eye.
I am going to
Several.
ready my stance and
Okay.
prepare to run over to the well if something comes up.
All right.
So battle position.
Ramming speed. Wait, what?
Thielen.
My turn.
Yeah.
I also need to be over there. And are we committed that we're fighting this thing?
Up to you.
We don't necessarily have to kill it, but we need to,
We do need to
we need to
subdue
defend
this.
ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would just ready. I want to be ready with vitriolic spear.
Okay.
Or I don't want to attack it until it attacks me.
How far away
It's the eyes.
how far away
turn
from
it.
the well is the bat lady?
Looks like
It's a good question.
Because that's where I am, and I'm just thinking about where I am when this starts.
What are these squares, 5 or 10?
You are those are 10-foot squares.
So you're 60 feet away.
Yeah, you're 60 feet away.
Doesn't say it anywhere on here, but yeah, okay.
It does.
But you're up next.
Bottom right corner.
Eyes is next.
Yeah, 5 feet.
Oh, so you're
10
30
feet.
feet away.
Okay.
One square equals 10 feet.
This map might be bigger. Yeah, this one says 1 square is 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
But
On the
either
Abbey
way,
map?
we are. It is your turn. The whale creature is next.
All right. It becomes scrambling up, and it goes to reach for your neck.
Fabulous.
I will
It doesn't
disengage.
have any discernible weapons other than the fact that it's got a frog.
A frog.
A
hand.
frog
Can I technically
hand.
do my disengage right now,
Okay.
just to get some space.
Right. And it pauses at the top of the well and stares at all of you.
Doesn't she have like a sun sword, some flaming thing going on?
She has a lightsaber.
I have a lightsaber.
Yes. I did get something. I still use a hand axe though. I don't remember what weapon.
You have a
Calvin
longsword.
ended up. Okay.
Yeah,
A
sword of
longsword
light.
allows you to cast Crusader's Mantle.
Sword of light. Let's slash at it.
So you're going to run over there and slash at it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Slash.
Go for it. Roll.
Roll it. Ooh, 19
Ooh.
plus 10, 29.
You hit?
Uh-oh. It's dead.
That's a lot of dice you got to roll, isn't it?
No, it's just 2d6s
Yeah.
and a d8
If you want to smite.
if I want to smite. I don't want to smite yet. So that is, wow, it's 10 points.
And you slice it in half. And there's 2 kerplunks as it hits the water down in the well. And the bat creature cackles. One less mouth to feed.
I wouldn't drink any water out of that well either. Right now.
I feel better. So, now what?
Hey, Abbott!
Yeah, we're still waiting on Otto.
Yeah, we're
No.
waiting on Otto to come bring the abbot back.
Yeah.
Is it still pretty foggy in this courtyard?
It is foggy, yeah.
What's the line of sight? What's
You
distance?
probably get about maybe 100 feet.
So we can see most of the
too
You
courtyard.
can see most of the place, yeah.
So are we going to be in the middle of the courtyard, like back
Well,
to
you guys
back?
are all by the well right now.
Are we all like back to back, just looking out for whatever else jumps out?
It's going to be horrible, I'm sure. But we are in the courtyard there.
So Otto manages to come back, and this happened quick enough that no one's really raised an alarm or there's always been a cacophony of noise coming from the chicken coops. And so nothing really out of the ordinary has happened as far as anyone's concerned. And Otto comes back, and the abbot is behind him. He goes, "Oh, you guys took up on my invitation. Come inside. Come to the main hall."
All right.
What happened to the chickens?
These things just do not. They're like a bottomless pit. They just do not stop eating. I need to procure more livestock.
Oh,
Did you
Okay.
create all of these things?
In a manner.
What drove you to create such atrocities?
Oh, they're beautiful.
They're not
Each one of these things is more unique than a snowflake could ever hope to be.
But why would you do that to anything? Were these people?
They were people at one time, yes.
Why would
But
you
they had
do
all
that?
perished in some manner of speaking.
So I feel a little bit better that you haven't killed people to create these things.
Oh, no. I bestowed upon them new life.
The
weird,
hell?
messed up life.
He's playing God.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
one
yes.
would rather be alive than dead, yes?
Not like this.
Depends what you call life, I guess.
Calvin would turn and scornfully look back at the group and say, "See, you don't let people walk into water. People would rather be alive than dead." He even said so. Even the crazy man said so.
We don't know if Irina's dead.
If you
Nobody.
Well, as long as we've known her, how long has she held her breath?
She's Marvel dead.
Yeah, that's right.
When you offered to bring the Burgermeister's son back to life, is he going to end up like one of these creatures?
Oh, no, he's whole.
Half-assed.
So show
No,
us
no,
this.
I visit battlefields, and unfortunately, extremities go missing from time to time.
Oh my god.
How do you explain the animal parts?
Well, I just, I find something and see if it works.
Yeah, but a frog, like a normal-sized frog, is not going to fit with a normal-sized human.
Oh, yes, there's some adaptation necessary.
Perhaps you could show us this bride you have.
Oh, she's beautiful. Come, into the main hall. Gentle-sounding music trickles down from above, played on a one-stringed instrument by some unseen master. The ground floor is large, 50-foot square room with arched leaded glass windows. A cauldron sits on an iron rack above a fire in the earth, while above the fireplace mantel hangs a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun. In one corner, a wooden staircase climbs to the upper level, while in another corner, a stone staircase descends into darkness. Several chairs surround a wooden table that stretches nearly the length of the room. Wooden dishware and gold candelabras are arranged neatly on the table, standing behind which is a young woman with alabaster skin, dressed in a torn and soiled red gown. Her auburn hair is neatly bundled so as not to touch her soft shoulders. She seems to be lost within her own thoughts. And she's kind of swaying to the melody of the music coming from the one-stringed instrument.
I'm just thinking if somebody has a stretched rubber band and they're just twanging it. Yeah. So that sun looks glorious.
Oh, isn't it though? It was said to be been blessed by Saint Markovia herself.
Well, I'd like to go over to check that sun out and see if it sparks any memories of, like, the crazy lady at the fire in the gypsy camp. It's not gypsies either. What is it?
Vistani.
Vistani.
I'm going to say
Vistani.
gypsy forever. So the old Vistani lady who told us of our fortunes, I think, had something to say about a son.
Okay.
Calvin remembers that, but not Ivana's name.
Yeah, exactly. Irina.
What? Doesn't matter. She's dead now. She's dead to me.
So
been
you
confirmed.
touch it, and it does shift easily on the wall.
Don't touch it. Don't break anything, Calvin.
Spin
It's glorious. Look at the sun, man.
It is kind of shiny.
Beautiful.
I dig it.
Go Paylor. Can I scratch Go Paylor into the wall?
Oh, now you're going to deface the
How big are
wall.
these candelabras?
But I'll sanctify it.
They're 7 candles, right?
They're
In
pretty big.
a normal candelabra.
Isn't that a
candles?
And a menorah.
Or is- I mean,
Candelabra just means several
Could be, yeah.
candles held up by a piece of
So they're pretty
iron or
big.
something
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
Pretty hefty.
yeah,
I'd stick one in my pouch or something.
yeah. It is gold. It is real gold.
Gold. We're just going to loot
I like
the
shiny
place.
stuff.
Jeez, now we're looting the place. Fabulous.
We're going to kill the
I'm a
inhabitants.
were-raven. I like shiny stuff. What can I say?
That's a
gonna go-
magpie.
I'm going to go talk to the crazy lady and assess whether or not she's crazy.
I was going to say, we don't know if she's crazy yet. Let's not prejudge the situation.
And like you get closer to her, and you can see that the stitch work is incredibly fine. So you can barely see any kind of scarring, but she has been made.
Do I get
And-
my? Can I tell if she's undead or not?
Sure. You're going to do divine sense
How many times have I used it?
Used it?
I've got like
twice, I think.
twice. I've got one more charge.
One more charge.
One more charge.
You need to rest so
I
you
think you
can
just
charge
use it
back
at the
up.
lake.
I used it at the lake,
So it's
and then I used it twice already.
I only remember one, but that works too.
Did you use it in the house with a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You don't get any kind of evil feeling from her.
That's good. So I don't have to cut her head off just yet.
And she's just kind of staring at you with her head cocked to the side.
I want to talk to her.
All right? What are you going to say?
What's your name?
She looks at the abbot. And the abbot says, her name is Basilka. I've been teaching her how to dance.
What is she?
Basilka.
She is exquisite, isn't she not?
Is this
My finest work yet.
Is this the bride you mentioned?
It is. Do you think she's pretty enough for Strahd?
I think it's an abomination that you created her.
If she loses the goat ear,
She's all human, right?
yeah,
She's
she's
all human.
normal. Yeah.
And all the skin tones match.
Does she speak?
She has not learned the art of language yet, no. I'm currently teaching her etiquette and dance.
I'll hold out my hand to see if she wants to dance.
Oh, she takes it.
Okay.
She's very light on her feet.
All right. Do a little waltz or something.
Performance.
Whatever they do.
Is she cold?
Is
or
it
warm?
performance or can I use acrobatics?
Performance.
Damn it.
Depends on if you and her are going to tumble.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely. I got two left.
Is she
feet
attractive?
here going on.
Is she
very
attractive?
I rolled horrible.
Objectively?
I rolled a 5. I'm a horrible dancer.
So she leads.
So she brings you great joy as all the mistakes you make, she corrects for.
Oh, wow. Making me look good out here.
Wow.
Do not be
I'm
distracted.
distracted by the sun
thing.
on the wall.
So while they're dancing, I'm just shaking my head. I'm just taking it all in and shaking
And
my
the
head.
abbot comes over and is magnificent, isn't she?
You're crazy. You go over there.
But she's so pretty.
You go over there. Away from
What's
me.
the abbot's name, by the way?
Oh, I am simply the abbot.
Oh.
Do you happen to know, dear
You're still
Nocturne-
talking to me.
Dear Nocturne, do you happen to know where you'll be interred?
Not here.
Yes, but you're here to kill Strahd, yes?
Yes.
So when you fail, can I have your body?
What? No. Again, go over there. Get away from me. Away.
But your skin is...
Don't touch me. I'm going to go look at the sun over here.
Okay. And so, Joe, what have you done to the sun?
I want to take a look behind it.
All right.
It's,
And you
if it
discover
moves around easy on the wall, what's there?
you discover behind the sun is a potion. It's in a crystal and electrum flask.
I make
it's-
Teelan drink it.
Okay. And you also discover a small book, hand-bound in skin.
Ew. Well, I guess
Is this yours,
I would ask the abbot. Yes. Hey, abbot.
Yes.
What is this? What is this thing here behind the sun?
I don't know. I'd never bothered to snoop around the place.
How long have you been here?
I have been here for going on 300 years. Yeah.
So he's crazy.
You
How
don't
do you
look-
explain your youthful appearance?
Don't look a day over 250.
Oh, it's the light of the morning Lord shines through me, keeps me eternally young,
Shit, yeah, brother.
so that I can be a beacon for those less fortunate.
Okay.
So you'll understand when I put #GoPaylord here next to the sun.
Oh, Paylor.
Yes.
He is weak in this land, but
He is, but he's making a strong comeback.
Does Basilka's skin feel warm, or does she feel like she's
she
cold?
does feel like she's alive.
Okay.
And the abbot comes over and he's like, I put real blood in her.
Oh,
Good
dear.
job.
Oh,
It's not
God.
just ichor.
This is not good.
He's proud of his work.
Yeah.
Kurt, what's Teelan doing?
He's watching Noctra because that's the most amusing part of this engagement.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, Teelan is very torn here because he's trying to be diplomatic and feels like perhaps we need something from the abbot, but
Actually, Teelan, if I could ask a favor of you.
I'm not going to kill Noctra for you.
Because
he just wants her arm.
I've needed another to test something for me. I have taught her what I think is the art of seduction.
Fabulous.
So the music changes.
You want me to throw it in your Frankenstein's monster?
Oh my god! Well,
She needs an extra.
I have taught her, but that's just confirmation bias if I do it myself.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
And to be frank, I almost regard her as my own daughter.
So that's your limit. You'll make her, which you won't. Oh,
You ain't no pedo
man.
bear.
How hot is she?
Incredibly so. She is alabaster skin. Now she does have scars.
you can barely tell.
But you can barely see it. Like they're really faded.
So if we dim the lights, it's...
You can dim the light and be fine with it. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's your limit.
I'm trying to decide how I'm supposed to
I want to check
respond
out
to
this skin book over here.
So you
Skin
don't
mag.
mind, Abbott, if I use these items because they're
Oh no,
clearly important.
that does not pertain to my mission at all.
Okay, we will study them.
I might offer.
got a mission
You
there?
asked me for a favor. I wonder if I do this for you, if you could do a favor for us.
Oh sure. What would you like?
I was.
Tell him you need to have Noctra checked out. Because she's like a daughter to you.
That's true. Yeah. Well, you.
Someone's gonna die.
For reals. And they ain't coming back.
As you said, it is likely that we will end up having a discussion or a confrontation with Strahd.
Speaking of, he did show us the crypts he wanted to bury us in.
He did. But if I do this for you, I would ask that you do whatever the most powerful or most helpful thing you could do for us in our battle against Strahd. That you do that for us.
Oh no, I can't go against Strahd.
You don't have to go against Strahd. You simply have to offer us the highest level of help that you can.
I could
However
offer, if you escape Strahd after a confrontation, I will heal your wounds.
Perhaps you could give us some healing devices to use. If we're in the
Some
midst of battle.
potions? Potions of healing?
Yeah, or a scroll, something.
Ooh. I could make something like that, yeah.
So I have to get seduced by a really beautiful woman.
Who has not been taught the art of language yet.
Even better.
She's all hands.
So she makes a circle with one hand and pokes it with the finger of her other hand to seduce you.
Wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge.
Say no more.
That's it. Her whole repertoire is winking and nudging you. It's kind of awkward.
So, Noctra, what do you think I should do here?
I'm
I
going back.
promise you she gets wet.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
Dude, really?
There's that moistened bink we were talking about.
Oh God. I really want to draw my sword and just
Moist.
That's some pretty good
Burn
Dr.
your eyes out with
Moist.
it.
Be careful, though, because he'll put spider eyes in your head after.
Do you really want to sleep with
I'd
that?
say, no, I think.
I mean, you're pretty hard up, but damn it,
well,
damn it, man.
Damn it, man.
I think it would be good if we could spend some time with you and. I don't want to have sex with the Frankenstein monster.
I think the idea was to see if she could even charm you.
Right.
It puts a whole different spin on Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Oh dear God.
Oh, you would regard her as a monster?
Newsflash. Look around.
Because, like MILF hunters, they don't kill the MILFs. Right? Monster Hunter could be different for you.
That's true. That's true.
I look around and all I see is life.
I think you've lost your way, Abbott. A long time ago.
I think this guy is
not-
crazy. This woman is not going to. Strahd is very discerning, intelligent.
Strahd is a
shrewd.
monster.
A woman who can dance?
Does she
Have
look like
sex and
Irina
doesn't talk?
or anything?
What's that?
Does she have the visage of Irina? Does she look like her at all?
No.
Similar?
She does not look similar to her at all now.
Who was this person in a past life?
She was many people.
How profound. That's freaking awesome.
All right, Abbott, dude. You need to stop this madness. This is not going to appease Strahd. If anything.
But if it did, he may release
won't.
the people.
He won't.
I can't give up on it that easily.
He will destroy
I've
this
been working
person.
for years and years to make him happy.
You need to put an end to this. We will take care of Strahd, and it's up to you to get rid of these abominations.
No, I can't kill.
Their only use would be in a battle against Strahd and his minions.
I won't use them as fodder either. I'm sorry. Their life is too precious.
Perhaps they should make their own decisions.
Uh-huh.
And the abbot's like, interesting. He rings a bell. And the music upstairs stops. And
As long as the rains of Castamere
this
come on,
gentleman
I think we're okay.
here, his name is Cloven, descends the stairs. And he's two-headed. He has two heads. And you rang?
Both heads
Literally.
speak.
And the abbot asks him, he's like, these gentlemen wish to know if you would like to partake in a battle against Strahd. And immediately the guy, the Mongol, he starts cowering and goes, no.
He's not being very clear.
When we ask the other head, see what he says.
The other head just wants to be rid of this dude. Like, the other head's like, oh, God, just kill me, please. I don't want to live like this.
See?
See? Abbott?
Voice
See?
of reason.
And the abbot's like, no.
He's out of his head.
That's the crazy one.
Yeah.
Touche.
I looked at Noctra. I'm just like, gloves are off. Whatever you want to get.
Like, seriously,
Time
like,
to go.
lob off the one that the
I'm
head
down.
of the one who
Well,
wants to die.
I want to find out. Do a little study on the potion in
Yeah,
the book.
in the book, for
because
sure.
we were going to do that, but I wanted to let the other stuff play out.
Yeah. So the book, if you recall from the initial invitation letter, the book is written in the same hand.
The invitation from Strahd. Oh, great.
Fabulous. So
And
we have his
found his diary. Yeah.
You have.
Dear diary, sucked another one today.
It was delicious.
Does anyone want to try to read from the
Oh,
diary?
sure. I've got the book. So in the meantime, you guys talk. I'll look over it quickly and see what's pertinent. Because I'm not going
All right.
to
If
read
we
all of
go, if we decide to
Yeah.
start cutting throats and all that jazz, hoist the black flag and all that, go vengeance.
it. It's Paylor.
Yeah, well, go vengeance right now. Do we kill the abbot first and then go down and then just try to take control of the joint? Or are we going to have a revolt because,
If we
There it
kill
is.
the abbot, we may have a revolt of all these crazy things on our hands.
Or they may.
or do we let all the guys out of the chicken coops and just let them feed on the abbot and whoever else is here?
Yeah, but then if we leave them out, we have to worry about them going into town.
Well, maybe this town gets what it deserves.
What? Jesus.
It's nothing a fireball or two can't take care of.
You want to fireball the
We
shack?
should probably burn this whole place down.
Sounds like a plan.
mean,
We're doing it a favor.
There's something here that we need, though. We know from the...
I thought
The diary.
Yeah.
Oh, the diary is it?
Yeah, we could kind of just leave and all right, just pay no mind, ignore the craziness.
So reading from some
No,
of
I
this,
do not vote for that plan.
apparently Sergei was Strahd's younger brother. Did we know that before?
I thought we knew that.
We knew that.
Okay. I did not because I was not paying attention. But there's more. I'm keep reading.
So
I'm not sure I
basically,
do that.
Strahd had a crush on whatever her name was, Tatiana, but she went with Sergei back in the day or something, so he
Pretty
tosses
much.
his bro off the
So it
castle
all
walls.
comes down to a chick. It always
As
comes
usual.
down to a chick.
That sounds about right.
Fuck. All right. Are we going to
Are
kill
Tatiana and Irina the same person?
No,
Yeah.
I thought she's like a reincarnation.
reincarnation?
Yeah.
Irina is Tatiana reincarnate.
Right.
But now that Irina has joined, because it's the brother that was in the lake.
Mhm.
That's why Strahd's really pissed now.
Oh, he became undead Arrows from the castle guards pierced him to his soul, but he did not die, nor did he live. He became undead.
Strahd?
Sergey became undead?
No, Strahd.
Okay.
The vampire was his new name. I don't know why we keep calling him Strahd.
Proper name and all.
Yeah.
All right.
So apparently he was hunting for Tatiana, but she keeps escaping him. And I think what that means is in reference to the reincarnation thing. He keeps trying to find her.
Gotcha.
So he lives among the dead and beneath the very stones of the hollow castle of despair.
So that's where we need to go.
He will seal shut the walls of the stairs that none may disturb him. That's the last part of it. Huh. So it's a bit of self-pity, really, the book. It says about how he was okay, and then Tatiana went away with Sergei. He got rid of him, and he kept going after her, and then he got killed, but not killed, and became vampire, and now he's all pissed off at everything.
Crime of passion.
Yes.
So now that Irina Tatiana is back with Sergei, he'll never be able to get her. So
That
now
sounds
what?
like it.
We gotta
That's
put him
why I
down.
created Visoka.
You're still here!
What about the potion that we found? Does it have any properties that we can identify as something?
Yeah, you could do some wah 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 on it.
Wah, 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 wah. I have an 11 plus whatever wah.
Plus wah.
Yeah.
That is
11
a
plus
potion
wah.
of supreme healing.
Well,
Oh, well,
Fancy.
damn.
that's great.
That's awesome.
I guess I'll hold that for now.
It's 4 die 4 plus 1. Or 4. 4 die 4 plus 4.
Nice. Should write that down somewhere.
Yeah, somebody should. Chris, you're
What did
keeping
he
notes.
get?
All right.
Potion of
Supreme
supreme healing. 4 die 4 plus 100, I think you said.
Yep, plus 100. Or 1 or 4.
Or 4.
Same thing.
That doesn't sound like supreme healing.
So are we
44 plus
going-
4?
No, that's kind of weak.
Are we going full
This
Rambo?
must be the Barovian Supreme.
So it could actually be 8.
Right.
Are we going full Rambo in this place?
Well, I mean, that's time spent here that we don't really need to. It's not part of the... I really just want to deal with Strahd. He's the... Yeah.
All right, so I grab.
I think it's probably important that we revisit this area.
Okay.
But I don't know that we need to make things worse right now.
Fine.
Because he is neither helping
So-
nor hurting Strahd.
You will help with getting the dress done? Because I really want to make sure Visoka is presented as best as she can for Strahd.
Can a raven carry a dress? Can
Maybe
a
an African raven.
flying? How quickly can the dress be picked up so
Grips
that
it
we
by the
can
husk.
move on with that? Is what I'm looking
And it
at.
has to be beautiful.
New plan. So,
Huddle.
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 What if we dress
Great plans always start with "what if."
this thing in a wedding dress and take it with us to the castle to lure Strahd out?
Oh, she's not ready for that yet.
Yeah, this is just...
I haven't taught her how to speak.
This whole Abbey craziness is just a distraction. It's not worth our time.
So we're just going to leave it.
I mean, let him go about his business, I guess, and we'll just deal with what we got to deal with. How do we use this book, though? How's it supposed to help us with Strahd? We start reading out of it, and he gets embarrassed, and then we get him.
He's like, "I can't believe you found my book! Damn you! Ah!" Strahd is stunned for 2 rounds.
Wail on it.
What did the Vistani tell you about it?
The Vistani prophecy, I mean, refers to House of the
something
Saint. Is this
behind
what
the
we were
sun.
supposed to find
Yeah.
here?
Or do we need
So,
to destroy
I think-
it? Is like a Horcrux? We need to destroy this thing?
It's
and weaken
it's
it?
kind of like a Horcrux. It's kind of for you got to understand this adventure is for like new players who don't know what a vampire is. This is how to kill him, so to speak.
Okay.
All right, so this is the manual, the
This
Strahd
is
manual.
the Strahd manual. This is also the ding ding ding, or how's it go? Level up sort of thing.
So
This is the last artifact to find before
So we feel all kinds of better.
you feel all kinds of more powerful. But that'll happen next session.
So the quest log for Strahd was gray and it's now orange or something
Exactly.
like that. Okay, so it's active.
Active. Want to have a nice chat with the abbot.
Okay.
Tell him, stop it.
Stop what?
Stop it.
Creating life?
Yeah, stop it.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Stop it.
I have no idea what you're
Stop
talking
it.
about.
Stop it. All right. So we're leaving?
He's confused. Did we decide we were not going to get the dress?
Well, we have to escort the Burgermeister's wife.
Yeah, because she was going to go get it. But my thought was somebody could fly there and back faster just to get that closed up, as it were. If she has to be
what's
there
your
to
flight
get
speed?
I think it's
Or
the
is
same
it-
as yours, but
Or does yours last for a certain amount of hours or something?
it does. It does. Boots. Let me just double check.
But,
There we go. Fly speed 30 feet, up to 4 hours.
Yeah, it's not that speedy.
I mean, if nothing else, if he's going to give life back to this kid, that sounds like a good thing. And if our price for that is fetching a dress, okay, he's going to keep creating half-assed bat people anyway. We might as well help a family bring their kid back.
I agree. I mean, at most it
Yeah.
costs us a day.
That's my thought.
Half day each way. Plus or minus a random encounter.
I appreciate that might mess with the Raven Queen's plans. But, I told you so about the whole pool of water thing.
Now, as far as the Raven Queen's concerned,
Go pay those.
she hates undead.
Yeah, but these aren't undead.
These aren't undead; they're just abominations.
It's
Thing is,
just
if we
very
fly,
uncomfortable.
we keep
Just
having
why
to
not?
It's
commit to a real short
borderline
trip.
almost wrong, according to Nocturne.
Yeah, it's like Nocture's
yeah.
like, she hasn't
Doesn't
gone
matter.
full
It's
Rambo,
over.
but she's
Right.
very uncomfortable being here.
Just
wants
short
to-
of tying
I can't
the
really carry
bandana
anything.
around the
I mean,
head.
I'm a-
Just short of pulling up
'Cause I
the
can't
full
fly in my hybrid.
shufa and veiling the face before.
Unless there's some reason we all need to go back, I think Mr. Joshua and I could fly because I could carry the dress. It's actually a very short. No, we can't fly. Okay,
I couldn't carry it.
you couldn't.
I
carry
could fly there, but it would be pointless. I couldn't carry anything.
I could wear it back.
Except maybe.
I mean, I'm pretty feminine looking.
That would avoid any
I
potential
could probably carry
conflict.
some coconuts or something. but
Nobody's going to kill the bride on their wedding day.
That never happens.
Yeah.
Should we head back?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
All
all
right,
for
let's do
helping.
it.
I'm for helping out the Burgermeister's family.
Oh, you didn't want to stay for dinner though?
No.
Is
Thanks.
blood turnip?
Oh, no, we're good, thanks.
We have a half
we need to get back to the
chicken, half
Burgermeister's
pork,
place.
I had turnips yesterday.
and blood the day before.
Yeah.
I'm trying to quit.
Trying to cut back.
Is it still super foggy in the courtyard as we leave?
What's that?
Is it super foggy in the courtyard as we
It
leave?
is.
Does he escort us out, or do we leave on our own?
You leave on your own. He's done with you.
All right, I'm gonna let loose the bat spider. I'm gonna go.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
nice. It's actually magically locked, so unless he has knock,
Can we destroy the chains?
you could destroy the chain or the post.
Why do you want to let the bat thing go?
Because
It just wants to be free.
Just feels
I
bad.
feel like it's the right thing to do.
You just want to start shit.
No, not really. I kind of want somebody that's going to help us out later, possibly, because I hooked them up. You got knock, or else I'll just destroy the post, if that's the case. Unless you have knock.
I don't have knock.
All right, we're destroying the post or the chains. Okay. Whatever's more quiet, I guess, about maybe the wood would be easier to chop up instead of the chains.
I mean, she's got a lightsaber.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Hook me up here.
There you go.
This is a bad idea.
It could turn out to benefit us later. Possibly.
You have to quote it. Every Star Wars movie ever quoted
I've got a bad feeling about
There
this.
you go.
Yep. So it gets freed. What does it do?
It flies away.
Okay, good.
It's going to
I
go
just wanted-
feast on some poor kid in town now.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to do something crazy here. I'd like it to be gone somewhere else. Because there's plenty of crazy crap going on here.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if this is just one more.
That is true.
Yeah.
One more in a batshit crazy story, huh?
It literally, if the lower half is bad, it could be batshit crazy.
Well, guano, actually. Guano crazy.
Yeah, guano crazy.
So are we going to start back? Are we going to wait till the morning?
Well, we're going back to the Burgermeisters to
but-
stay the
yeah.
night, and then we'll set out during the day.
Should probably warn the town that there's now a crazy bat thing running around.
I get the feeling somebody at the town probably knows. But we'll see.
It's not going to
At
end well.
Dimitri's place.
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys go back to Dimitri's place, and you're getting into settle in for the night when the door gets pounded on. And there's a man and a very pregnant woman who looks to be in some pretty intense pain. They come in and they rush to the side of the earth, and Anna looks to us. Do any of you have any kind of medical knowledge? The midwife passed away a couple of years ago.
Of course she did. Yeah, we
Yeah.
between Calvin and I, we do.
Yes.
Yeah?
It is always
You
great
can help
to
us
bring
deliver
new
this
life.
baby?
Yes, to bring new life into the world is one of the precepts of Taylorism.
Oh, you're a priest too, aren't you?
Kind of, sort of. More of a traveling salesman.
It's the most auspicious night. Most auspicious night.
Yes.
All right. This does mean that no rest happens tonight, as the labor is long and hard.
I will use burning hands. No.
Maybe I'll go sleep on the roof in rainbow form then, or go find myself a nest somewhere.
Okay.
And the baby is delivered.
Is it human?
And the husband takes the baby and is kind of patting it on the back, but it hasn't let out a peep yet. And the mother begins to sob inconsolably.
Would Vivify work this time?
Well, I want to find out what's going on first.
You asked that, and the mother says it's believed that a baby's first cry is indicative of the fact that it has a soul, and because it's not crying, my poor boy doesn't have a soul.
I want to cast Insert Soul.
Insert soul.
I don't have that. But I do have things like Revivify, Remove Curse. Is the baby alive?
The baby is alive.
All right.
It's just not crying.
So it's a stoic baby.
Yeah. He's super serious.
Could I use thaumaturgy and ventriloquism to speak in the baby's voice? No, that would just be fun.
That's freaky.
Yeah. What could I do? Is this like a curse? Do we know? If I study the situation.
This is something that you could see happening in a land as cursed as Barovia. That as the souls who are trapped here for years after year after year, and as the human population expands, there's no new souls to enter new life.
Huh.
So, kill Strahd, save the baby?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what I'll pray to Pelor about this and see what happens.
So this is just like another reason to go after Strahd in Noctra's mind.
After the wedding dress, of course.
After the wedding dress.
Yes.
It's just another reason to take that
My
bastard
boy
down.
cried.
Huh?
Ilya, he cried.
The dead one on the table.
He had a soul.
Ah, okay. I want to cast a transfer soul. No. Okay. I would definitely make sure the kid has been healed, that the light of Pelor has been cast upon the child at least once, and then pray for a bit.
Right. And you heal the wife a little bit.
Yeah.
Because birthing is kind of a bear.
Yeah.
All right. Rest of the night goes through uneventfully. The child never cries throughout the night. So next morning comes and Kratiana has the table cleared. The child has been put away in his room, and there's a splendid breakfast prepared. She goes, "You must eat hearty before we leave, because there will be no time to eat on the road."
Okay.
Thank you for this breakfast.
And
So as Paylor provides for everyone, of course, the food here on the table is from Paylor. Everyone can appreciate this, I'm sure. Yes.
And I
You
imagine
can
it's
see
a
the
very
food by the light of Paylor.
it's
Without
a very
that light.
Irish breakfast,
Yeah.
country ham and eggs and blood sausage.
Again with the blood.
We need to get on our way if we're going to get there and back with this dress, which we should try to do in a day if possible.
Which we need something better than this carriage, right? Got something a little faster moving.
What's that?
You have anything a little faster moving than this carriage? Or is that what we got?
It's all you really got.
Okay.
Nothing moves faster than horses, really.
Mules.
Yeah, that's all we got is mules.
All we have is mules. And off we go.
Off you go. And we'll pick up next time.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Yeah.
In the meantime, what did we learn this episode? Did we learn anything?
Yeah, but it's a super freak.
Oh,
his mongrel
gosh,
people.
he's super freak. We've got...
This town is jacked. That's what we learned.
Yeah, it seems kind of odd.
Yeah.
We learned that Teelan
The town is fine. It's the abbot that's that shit.
And we learned that
Teelan's not a total horn dog that will have sex with
There you
anything.
go.
he'll draw a line somewhere.
It has now become nearly anything.
Right. Right. I'd like to... We already talked about what we learned from Strahd's diary, but presumably that's significant and can help us in some way.
Yeah, it's a key piece of information. Yeah. Okay. So then from there, we can finish up this episode, and everybody can say...
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Disturbed penis.
Totally disturbed.
The preceding podcast was brought to you by One Joe Young. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.